Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to take you on a nice long tour of the 2024 Blackthorn 3700BH-OK. This is going to be a beautiful bunk model, perfect for a family like myself who's got 4 kids, likes to do a little bit of entertaining in the camper, but then also out with the outdoor kitchen. Drop a comment, let me know what you think as you are watching. I know that they definitely watch and are looking for your feedback, but all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, you will find down in the description of this video, along with a link directly for the pricing. So if this is something that interests you a little bit more than you thought, you will find this information, down below. But let's go ahead and start away on the inside, then work our way around the outside. Again, it's the 2024 Blackthorn 3700BH-OK. This is going to be made by East to West. I'm down at their factory where I've done a whole bunch of videos today. So if you want to see what else they're putting out, I'm doing the Aharas and I think maybe even a couple Tanderas. But pretty darn snazzy lineup they got going on. They got their thing grooving. Got the Four Seasons package, which is basically going to be added insulation into the floor and the roof, along with tank heaters, so you can camp, earlier in the spring and later in the fall. So this is going to be, your living room. You do have dual opposing slides with a big old island and flip up countertops. And then bada bing, bada boom, you got a little seating slide with a perfect place to watch TV directly across from your recliner. But since this is a bunk model, I'm going to go ahead and start back in the back and then kind of work my way forward. So what's nice about this one is it's not overwhelmingly heavy. It's also got a massive carrying cargo capacity, almost 2,800 pounds, somewhere around there. So you can fit a ton of stuff. And when you have a lot of kids, there's a lot of stuff. I like that little loft here above. You also have a sofa that pulls out. It's going to be on that easy out hide-a-bed sofa. So you pull up and it flops, and then you can even take your foot and just kind of kick it right back in. But pretty handy spot. You also have your outlets. You're going to notice plenty of windows too that are all going to be that new style square that's going to have the thermofoil on the outside. I'm going to leave this like that so I can show it to you. But it's got the thermofoil on the exterior, so that way it helps you block out some of the sun, and not only on the interior, but keeps out some of the heat by not allowing it to absorb in. Outlets and USBs. You also get some really nice storage, and this is going to be directly above your outdoor kitchen. Now, if you have kids and you're looking at this, you're going to love the fact that they got their own half baths. They don't have to be stomping through and bugging you, unless it is during shower time. But it's also a porcelain throne, so it's going to be perfect for the old plumpest of firstborns. It's also incredibly tall, so even if you have, an 8-foot tall child, they can still use this restroom. You also got the fantastic fan, so they don't destroy the rest of your camper. Show off the old bowling gun. You got a little bit of storage here, and you also got yourself a sink with access to your plumbing there underneath. But that is going to be, the bunk room. Now let's go out into the bedroom. Oh, one other thing. Right here, you got a dimmer, and that is pretty cool to have, in a bunk room. Usually these are kind of, left off on their own. But no, you even get a dimmer back here. Perfect for a little movie game or, maybe a video game style on those rainy days. But I like this slide. Not only do you get the the recliners that are on the quick recline, so you can lay back and take a good snoozer. But look how big these slides are, or these windows. I'm sorry, these windows are larger than even the Cedar Creeks with the 6'10" tall high slides. And these slides are about, probably about 6'2" or so. So I think that is a great feature. I mean, I imagine hanging out somewhere really nice and enjoying a truly awesome view. I just think that would be really, really cool. You also get the table, the same as all the other East to West, where you don't have to worry about banging your knees. You also have a little bit of storage along with an ottoman, with more storage there, as well. Flip it around. Look how big that fireplace is. So if I didn't have it just hooked up to the battery right now, if I was plugged into shore, I would show you that. But it's going to put out 4,800 BTUs of heat. So it'll heat up the entirety of this room, and where it's located, also that bunk room too, on a day that is pretty darn chilly. You also get a little bit of storage here, along with behind this glass, you'll see, your control center there for your AM, FM radio, zone 1 and 2. So that's going to be inside and outside, so you can rock some music on both sides. You got the glass insert. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. And then here we are, we're back over to that island. No shortage of outlets, so whether you're putting a little blender over here and a coffee machine over there, you are ready to go. You also, again, have the flip-up counters. That is as easy as just lifting it up and snapping in. So it holds up, you know, pretty darn quickly and pretty effortlessly as well. You also get this little pantry, which I'm a big fan of that. You know, no wasted space, and I also like how it's not just in the open either. You know, so, I don't know. Imagine putting like cereals in there, different fruit snacks for my daughter. You know, I think that's just a good idea. Tall slide gets you big appliances. So you're going to have a little bit of a bigger range here. You got the Magic Chef. You can put in, you know, a couple chickens. It's not just one purely for, you know, like a pizza or some cookies. You also have the 3 stovetop burner to whip up all the fixins. A great little viewing window there. And then you also have, you know, some storage both left and right as well. And above the microwave, you get some more. That microwave is going to be a GE. So probably just like the one, you know, inside of your home. It's a little bit more of a residential microwave compared to most. On the island here, you're going to find you get a drying rack with a stainless steel undermounted bowl along with your high-rise faucet. Hitting those old dish-a-roonies from all angles. You also get a little pull-out here and there. And then a garbage can here. Storage there. Along with some pretty darn clean cut. I like how it's got the shelf. Access to your plumbing, a massive pantry, which I'll show you here in a second. But first, I want to open up this big boy 12-volt refrigerator. So the 12 volt's nice, so it'll run off of the solar up on the roof. I think this has 230 watts, if I'm not mistaken. But you got a freezer on the left, refrigerator on the right, and you are good to go. Pantry. I mean, look at that. Doesn't get much better than that. It's also going to be adjustable shelves. I like how they introduced some lighting on the right or on the left. And I'm sorry, these are not adjustable. These are fixed. This side is adjustable. You also do get an outlet down here too as well. So if you want to turn it into like, you know, like plug in a vacuum or make this a hanging closet, you know, there's a whole lot of versatility that you can do into this. And you got more storage. Man, that's got a pretty hefty strut system. That is nice. But yeah, if you guys have made it this far, if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button. And again, please do me a favor and drop a comment. So right here, you got your control, you got your max air fan, and you got your dimmer. So you can dim this down, set the mood how you please. And then you can also control, yeah, 200 watt solar panel. Okay. So you also have all your place for your tank levels, your slide out controls, awnings, you know, all your different lightings. And then those are your tank heaters, which are the 12 volt pads that go on the bottom, you know, of your tanks, and it keeps it so you can camp a little earlier or later into the season. Fuse box right there along with a grab handle. And then you're heading up into the bathroom, and this is going to have a 60K on-demand hot water heater. So pretty incredible hot water heater that a lot of people in the market are either moving towards or they will be here soon because they are taking over and people are almost demanding them at this point. Porcelain foot flush throne, so perfect if you're a round belly like myself. Hang it down on me. And then right here, one-piece fiberglass shower. And a place where you can sit your bum down, let some hot water hit you, shave your legs, you're good to go. Plus, you get this cool little LED light in there. But I'm 6 feet tall. You're probably looking at about 6'2" to here, 6'5" in there. I don't know if I was blocking you from viewing me that whole time, but hopefully not. Tri-Glide glass series. You got another mirror for another bowling gun. And then, boom. I'll tell you what. So I've been out of town recording all these videos. I missed the season debut of Survivor. If you guys have seen my videos before, you know I love Survivor. And with how I'm doing these kind of batch videos, I'm going to be jumping in and out of it, talking about it. But man, can't wait to go home and piece that together. That is going to be nice. Outlets, windows, another AC with a dump valve so you can open it up, disproportionately push all that cool air, you know, into this room. Fantastic thing to have. You also have yourself an emergency exit with a TV backer. So check your seals, check your slides. I don't know why in the world I just said that. That is the problem with with doing too many videos in at once. It gets robotic. TV backer, where you can hang your TV and, yeah, you check your seals and your slides outside. So right there, you got all the plugins for it. You also have yourself a dresser. I'll tell you, that's a sign. That's a sign it's time to get out of here. Go home. I'm going crazy. So then right in here, I believe this is optional, so you'll definitely want to check. But you have your washer and dryer, and if it's not in there, obviously you can put it in here. But pretty darn cool. But all right, guys, now I'm going to head around the outside for just a couple minutes. But this was the 2024 Blackthorn 3700 BH-OK. All the specifications, including a link for the pricing, will be down in the description. Now, personally, I love how all the east to west look, but especially on this Blackthorn, how you're kind of blocked in, just like the Aharas are as well. Got the new striping here for the 24, but you also have two awnings over on this side, provide great shade for you. You know, when you're down at that campground playing some cornhole, drinking some brewskis, you know, having a good time. You also got a pretty darn large pass-through storage here with some LED lights, but you'll also notice it's pretty buttoned up. You don't see any exposed wood or even the framing or anything like that. So I think that's a little bit of a higher end finish for you. You also get an outside shower. So hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower over here on this side and over on that side. Metal slam latch doors. It's all heated in and closed. And again, you do have those tank heaters for earlier in the spring, later in the fall. Those steps flip up into the doorway, compress themselves to kind of get out of the way for you. But they're also going to be a little bit, you know, more sturdy. So if you're a bigger person, those are going to suit you a little bit better. The safety rail, a little easier access kind of in and out. Goodyear tires too. And then you also have your outdoor kitchen where you're going to see you do have a Greystone griddle that you can pull out, you know, start cooking up some burgers, some bacon, some eggs, make some breakfast sandwiches, have a good time, you know, with kind of a Blackstone style griddle. You also get a metal counter, which is really nice, you know, to put all the fixings, you know, your tomatoes and jalapenos and whatnot. A TV with an attitude. And then you also get a big boy exterior refrigerator where you can probably fit away, you know, about a 96 pack of apple juice. LP quick connect here underneath as well. If you don't want to use the griddle, you can hook up a grill, no problemo. And then if you want to get up and access the roof, you got that ladder that has that kind of that easy kind of round corner to help you get up. You know, check your seals, check your slides like inside the TV room, inside the bedroom. If you want to put up a backup camera and see behind you while you're driving down the road, you have the ability to do so. It's prepped for the Furrion observation camera. You also have your towing package, which is a 3,000 pound tow rating, 300 pound hitch rating, and then a 4-pin connector. So basically you can put in, you know, bike racks and things of that nature. You got the electric auto level. This is going to be where your waste sewer tank is right here. You also have your black tank flush located right here as well. So that's basically going to be a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. The Moride CRE 3000, so a nice comfortable ride for you while you're driving down the road. And then the back end of your hot water heater where you're going to plug in your unit, and then the other dump as well. But this is going to be that other pass-through storage area. So another outside shower, a little motion sensor light you saw just kick on, all your different bypass valves, city water connection, black tank flush, sprinkler system for the poop tank, and then you know, your disconnect and some of your other valves. Right here is going to be the control for your auto leveling, and then you got some storage right up here in front. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter. This was the 2024 Blackthorn 3700 BH-OK. Have a good day. See you.